Something a little bit different today. I'm going to do a bit of cooking. Yes, a bit of cooking. Now, I ain't no chef and I'm cheating really, but it's doing a little bit of cooking, a little preparing. And I was in B&M stores and I seen this. I thought, oh, I've not tried it. And I thought I'll try it. Ready Steady Cook Madras curry sauce. Now, I don't think I've tried it. It's a 3 chili rating, says hot. Do you remember Ready Steady Cook, that programme on the television? So it's a Madras curry sauce. There it is. I picked it up for £1. £1. So I've got some chicken. I've got an onion. I'm gonna chop the chicken up, chop the onion up. Well, I've no point talking you through it. I'll show you the process. So let's get chopping. I've got some chicken. I got it from Aldi, and I'm going to use it all up. My wife said get it all used up, so I'm going to poke it all down here. There's 1, 2, quite big breasts they are. 3. Goodness me, there's going to be a lot of chicken here, isn't there? Yeah, I've got 4 and a little bit breasts to get through, so I'm going to start I'll cut these in half to start with. Now you won't want to see me cut all this chicken up, will you? Because that'll be very boring. So I'm just going to trim the little bits of fat off, what there are, these end bits, and I'll bring you back when it's all chopped up. Oh, I've chopped all my chicken up. Now I'm going to chop this onion up. So I ain't no chef, and if you are a chef, if you've got any top tips, please let me know. But with this one, I'm going to sort of cut through there like that. Take the outer skin off, obviously, like that. I'm not cutting through that root there like that. I'm leaving it on because I find, and I did get this top tip off a chef on the television. I was told that the root keeps it all together. So I'm just going to take that off like that. You take that coat off if you want, but I'm going to leave that coat on. And then I just chop down there like that. And I don't want it too fine, because you can go that way as well, chop that way as well. Just watch your pinkies. I want it quite rough, so I'm going to go that way, and that root keeps it all together like that. I want it quite rough, so I'm just doing it. I'm doing it like that. I want it quite big. Keep it like that, and then there's your root. Look, keeps it all together. So, yeah. Right, let's get it warmed up. Get it cooking in a pan, not warmed up. Before I do, I'll show you the back of there. You can have a look at that. If you can zoom it in and read it, it's up to you. You can do that and have a look at all the information that is on there. Yeah, Madras curry cooking sauce made with tomato, garlic and curry spices blend. That's what it is. 3 chili rating, Ready Steady Cook. I don't have any peppers. A green and red pepper. Right, I'm pointing in this direction. Over there we go. In fact, no, I won't. I'll bring you over here, and I'll point you down like that, because I'm going to do them separately. I'll get them in the pan. So my hob's on the way out. You have to use one of these camping thingies. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to do my onions in this pan as well. Right, let's get this going. Yeah, so I'm just going to have them on low. Now I'm going to put a knob of butter in my pan, and then a knob of butter in this pan, because that's for my onions and that's for me chicken. I'm going to brown it off in there. I got my knob of butter, so I'm going to put some butter in there and some butter in here, like that. I'm going to do them separate, and then I'm going to sort of put the onions into the main mix. So I've just put some oil in as well, a bit of oil and butter together. Apparently if you put oil in with your butter, it stops the butter from burning. Top tip, was told as well, top tip. So where's my food at? Right, I'll get my food and I'll put it in. There we go. I'll put them in there like that. So just doing them low, sort of like cooking them through. And then I'm going to salt and pepper as I go, and I'll just get my meat for that. So I just want to brown this off in here. I've not seasoned anything yet. I've got a feeling there's going to be seasoning in that curry sauce. So I'm just putting them in there. Now, I've put too much in there, haven't I? I could have done these in a few batches. I put too much in. Never mind. Told you I'm no chef. I'll turn that up a bit, get a bit of heat on there. Right, where's my salt and pepper? So I'm gonna give these a bit of a salt in, me onions, and a bit of pepper. I'm gonna give these a bit of pepper as well. Oh, I might as well give my salt in now while I'm here. Yeah, so I'll use that for that. Just give them a bit of a mix. And then I'm just going to brown these, like you see. So I have got something for them as well. Just turn them over. If you got any top tips, fire them my way. I've had quite a few recommendations to do a bit of cooking, so I don't do a lot of cooking, I'll be honest. I don't do a lot. I might as well put the rest of this chicken in, mightn't I? In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm halfway there now anyway, aren't I? I just might as well do that. Right, I'll just let that brown up a bit instead of ferricking around with it. So just getting a little bit of brownage on the air. Yeah. Bit of brownage going on, slowly. Just want to get all the edges sort of going from like the opaque sort of to white. You know what I mean? And then I'm just sort of, these are on low. I'm just doing these low. In a bit of butter and oil, a bit of salt and pepper. Yeah. Can't wait for this one. So the eagle eye of you out there will know that I've got a microphone on. Don't normally wear one. I've had it for a few months. I have worn it doing my food reviews. But because it's there and my mouth's there, when I'm eating, it picks up all the crunches, the lip smacks. So that's why I don't wear one. That's why I just use the microphone on the camera. But because I'm sort of moving around my kitchen and I'm not eating, I've got it on. I don't know if you can see, but in the bottom there's quite a lot of water in there. I'll wait till it browns up a bit and I'll be draining that off. So the chicken is getting a slight browning. I'm gonna put the curry sauce in now. So we have a tab system here, and that's come off very well. That's passed. So I'm just gonna pour it all in. Pour it all in like that, and then I'm just going to turn it low. It says it serves what is it, one to two people, so I'm happy with that. Now there's a little bit of sauce in there in the pan. I'll see how we get on with that, and I might put a bit of water in, swill it round, and then get the remainder of the sauce out. But what I'm going to do with me mushrooms. My onion, I'm going to put my onion in now. So they've just sort of gone a little like, ooh, great for hot dogs. Great for hot dogs, but they're going in there. Just like that. And mix all that up. So I'm going to turn this down to low. And then I'm going to let this sort of cook through for about 20 minutes. And let the remainder of the chicken sort of cook through like that. I've got a lid for it. I'll pop a lid on it, just reduce it down, let it cook real slowly, simmer slowly. I'll let that get to sort of like the simmering stage, and now my lid is this bit of foil, so I'm just going to put a bit of foil on there, like loosely put it on, stops it splattering everywhere. And I'm just going to let it simmer away like that for about, best turn this one off. Simmer away for about 20 minutes. So while that's simmering away, I might as well get these pots squared away. So, interesting, eh? That's what I'm going to do. You don't want to see me washing up. So it's been simmering away now for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. I've washed the pots anyway, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it needs any extra seasoning. It shouldn't need any extra seasoning. Just going to try the sauce. It doesn't need any extra seasoning. I've just put it onto this ring because even though that was on low, it was very fierce. So it's just having a nice sort of tick over now. So I'm going to take the cover off and I'm just going to let it sort of slightly reduce. That's the whole idea, try and slightly reduce it. I reckon 15 minutes will be enough for that chicken. Don't want to overcook it because it's been in the pan for a few minutes, browning it off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll get that in the bin now. So I'll just give it a turned it over with my spatula. Now I didn't add any extra. I didn't sort of rinse my pouch out. I thought it was watery enough, and I'm glad I never because it is quite watery. I'm hoping it's going to reduce down a bit and be a bit thicker and a bit more intensify the flavour. So it has been simmering away now for about 12 minutes. Now I'm going to test it. I'm going to see if the chicken's cooked. So I want to get a big bit of chicken, or the biggest bit I can get, the fattest bit. Oh, quite fat, aren't they? That seems like a big bit. So I'm going to get that on there. I'm going to get the knife on it and I'm going to cut it open. We'll have a look at it together. So everything's been washed. So I'm going to cut this in half. We'll have a look inside. Yeah, that chicken is done. That's the biggest bit I could find. Is it focusing? Yeah, it's done. So I'll switch it off. I'll get that back in the pan. What a mess I'm making here. It's done. There we are, have a look at that. See what you think. It's smelling really good. It's smelling good. So what I'm going to do, I'll put this on here. There's the chicken. Yeah. Yeah, quite big bits of chicken, but there's a lot in there, isn't there? There's a lot. You probably get three portions out of that. Yeah, it's just needing everything else now, don't you? You need the rice and naan breads and onion bhajis and poppadoms and pickle tray and you can go on and on, couldn't you? You could go on and on. So I'm going to try it now, see what it's like. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's just something different. That's all from reviewing sort of ready meals, ready steady cook. Yeah, so I'm going to get a bit of chicken and trying to get a small bit of chicken. Now this is where you might hear me munching a bit. I'll try not to lip smack and munch too much, but unfortunately when you're eating, that's what happens. But I'll try and tone it down. I'll try and tone it down for you. It's gone on floor, don't worry, I'll get that. It's a tile floor anyway, so it just wipes up dead easy. It is quite sweet. It is quite sweet. Not too spicy. It says it's too chilli rating. Now, what was that? 2 out of 10, 2 out of 5? What does that mean? 2 out of 3? Who knows? Chicken's nice and tender. It's not burned. I'll try this. It's going everywhere. It's quite nice. It's a little bit too sweet, but there are ingredients you can add to it to tame that down. Isn't lime juice one, or lemon juice? Does that get rid of? No, that's salty. I can't remember now. Can't remember. I'm not a chef, by the way. But I'm sure there's things you can put into it that it'll still be sugar, it'll still be sweet, but it won't pick the flavour up as much. I quite like it. I quite like it. It's not crying out, this is amazing. It could do with a bit more heat for me. Being a Madras, it's very, very mild. But they don't make them, unfortunately, they don't make them, you know, Madras strength in these supermarkets, do they? Because they try and cater for people. But we're the one, people, you know, we go to restaurants and takeaways and, you know, you get Madras strength there and Vindaloo strength. They just don't make them hot enough. It is nice. I'm glad I tried it. I probably won't be buying it again. There are other ones out there. But we're going to have that, me and my Saved by the Bell, the buzzer, the beeper. That was the time for the chicken. We're going to have it for our tea. Yeah. So I'll put a cover on it, keep it warm. So like I say, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. More videos like this hopefully to come. And I'll see you on the next one.